Good morning, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing this morning? Hopefully, everybody's having a good day, and that we all hope that you totally enjoyed the day off with no baseball. But now we're back to normal, guys. We are ready for the Houston series, and I'm really looking forward to it. This will be a test if the Yankees are back or not. Of course, you always want to put a little hurting on the Houston Astros after what we've been through with them throughout the last few years, and so that would be fantastic to do. So I am definitely looking forward to that, and it'll be, like I said, it'll be a nice test for the New York Yankees. Let's see how things go. Want to give a fair shout out, 99/22. Yeah, I just saw the email 99, so give me a little chance to dissect it. Thank you so much. Hey, and I appreciate anybody that has something they want to send me before the show. By all means, do that at joeyankees28@gmail.com. joeyankees28@gmail.com. Let me give you a little update of what's happening for today. So today, obviously, we now have the morning show here at 8:30. Then at 4 o'clock, we will do the Yankee pregame show, and we'll dissect. Hopefully, the lineup will come out. We'll talk about the lineup. We'll talk about everything today. So with that, also from there, you're going to go to Ken the Ugly Truth's channel. Want to thank Ken for coming on last night at 10 o'clock. Thank you, everyone. We had such a fantastic stream last night. Lots of people were in the eye. A lot of people were watching. So Ken the Ugly Truth will be calling the game at 7 p.m. on his channel. And then right after that, you guys come back here and we'll dissect all of the day's happenings with the Yankee game. And hopefully it's going to be a great recap. A couple other things too. We are going to we're definitely going to do whatever we can to make everybody smile again here on the channel, and we're all hoping that the Yankees will definitely get a few game winning streak and start competing back up to possibly a little breathing room in the wild card, and then go to first place. Remember, everyone, next Wednesday, really looking forward to Lindsay Berra coming on. She's a sports journalist and a big board member at the Yogi Berra Museum and Learning Center. She joins NY Mania for a very special live broadcast next week on the 13th at 4:30 p.m. Please don't miss that. She's got a lot of fun things to talk about. She's got a couple of events. I put the event on NY Yankee Mania. You can get tickets for it. Read up on it. It's really, really cool. She will come when she comes on. She's going to talk a lot about that. So that's going to be awesome. It really is going to be awesome. Looking forward to that interview. And the very next day, we go to entertainment at 4 o'clock with Katerina Michio. She's going to come on. She is a filmmaker, an artist, and of course an actress. She's been on the Wrestler, the new movie that came out a few years back, and she's got, I would say, I think 8 awards. So she's going to be very, very interesting. What I'm really looking forward to both of those interviews and a lot more coming. But of course, the most important that I need from you guys, press the subscribe button. Very, very important to us. The like button, also very important. And I can't stress that enough. Remember, everyone, when we get to our 500 subscribe, a few things change here on the show, and I'm going to be giving away $100 in a trivia question, and so that's going to happen. Another thing that I announced last night was a little confusing. but we do have it right now. So with the last 47 games left that the Yankees played, I put out there if anybody that gets what the Yankee record would be in that 47 games will win $25. If it's a tie, I will up it to $50, and one lucky person will get the chance to win the $50. You will get that right on in your Zelle or a Venmo, and you could get that in less than 2 minutes after you guys win it at the end of the season. But I am going to we're going to stop the guessing by Sunday midnight. So you have to guess and put it on joeyankees28@gmail.com. joeyankees28@gmail.com. Guess the what the Yankees are going to do in their last 47 games. Get it right, and a really good chance to get $25. And if it's tied, it's going to be $50. Yeah, I know we had some fun yesterday with T. I think it was T Road. He went. The Yankees were going to go either 0-47 or 47-0. So that was a lot of fun. We did have a really nice stream last night, guys. Thank you so much. We still have 24% of you watching the show and not subscribing. You watch it all day long. I could see it's an hour, 45 minutes. Please come in to NY Yankee Mania and subscribe. Then you could go back. Please, I really appreciate that. I would really, really appreciate that. The show would love it. And, of course, all the likes and all of that. So there's 99. It's not their full record. It's what they're going to do in the next 47 games starting tonight. So it could be 30-17, whatever it is. But the cutoff is 12 a.m. on Sunday. And you send your guesses to joeyankees28@gmail.com. We will keep a log, and anybody who wins by itself wins $25. If you guys are tied, then we'll go to $50, and we will ask the questions as it goes on. So we want to make it fair for everyone. So that's a few things that are going on. Also, I want to take care of a little business. Hey, fans, if you're looking for some great sports gear, well, don't look any further. Go to Alpha Sports at 6202 20th Avenue in Brooklyn, New York for the finest selection of Calvin Klein, Adidas, Puma, and more. Just ask for Mike and call 718-232-5813. That's 718-232-5813. Or you can visit a really cool website at amosport.com. That's AMOSSPORT.com. And of course, always remind them that you were sent by Yankee Mania. Mike will definitely take care of you. Well, that's a handful, everyone. But now we're going to start the show, and we're going to bring back our morning co-host, Evan. And Evan, good morning. How you doing, big guy?
Good morning, Joe. Good morning, everyone else.
How's on your assignment yesterday? Did everything work out okay? Everything is good now?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, you missed a pretty entertaining show, especially at night. The morning was nice. The nighttime was pretty cool. The 4:00 show, we actually our guest unfortunately could not come on. So we talked about food. We talked about recipes. It was really, really cool. I think you would have gotten hungry and enjoyed it. So, but glad you're back. So let's start. First of all, tonight, actually, what is it? Tomorrow, there is going to be the first woman umpire. Give me your thoughts.
I think it's great that they're expanding to women being in the MLB. We've seen women in other sports, in the NBA, obviously WNBA, NFL. So I think it's cool that they're bringing in new umpires. I think they'll have a good interaction with the players, and hopefully the results get a little better. But if ABS comes into play next year, then I think the impact will be about the same that it is with male umpires in ABS, but I think women umpires will be good. I like that idea.
Yeah, I've been, well, not so much. I'm not sure, Evan, but since I started, I've been saying women umpires, women everything in this sport, because it's changing the evolution of baseball. If you're going to change the pitching, the time clock, the this, the that, okay, that's all well and good. But you want to put that junk in the top of the 10th inning with the phantom runner and all of that, well, then you know what? Let's put something positive. And let's get women umpires in there. Let's get women managers, everything. They do a great job covering the teams. They do a great job on the mic, on the radio, on TV. I love this idea. It is fantastic. And I want to bring this comment up, Richard. So very, very kind. Joe, I found your podcast because I wanted to see negative fan reaction from the Yankees losing, but you have changed my total attitude. You guys are so nice. I hope they win 47 games just for you. Richard, that is amazing. Thank you so much, Richard. I really, really appreciate that. And I'm going to leave that on for a little while for you. That was very kind of you to say that about the show and about us. We here, we love to put smiles on everybody's face. But if the Yankees are really, really, really off and not doing well, I like to tell the truth. The way I feel in my heart. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We're not here to sugarcoat. We're here that because we're all passionate about the New York Yankees. So the more you sugarcoat it, the worse it is. No, but it's a pleasant surprise if you're saying everything that's going on, and then it's opposite. That means the Yankees are doing well, so we're all happy. Look at the one show that we did that the Yankees finally won a game. What a pleasure. We talked about everything. None of this nonsense, who doesn't, or, who's doing this and who doesn't believe in this and Boone and ba. Well, you know what? Boone managed a very good game the last Yankee game. So I want to give him some prompts. He might have done some cuckoo things in the past, but as they say, you look in the future. What have you done for me lately? And what has he done for us lately? Is he managed a great game, and it's about time people get off of Boone's situation, and let's give him just a little bit of a cheer, okay? Because this guy is under a lot of pressure, guys. It's easy for all of us to ridicule and say this. He's the manager of probably the greatest iconic team in the universe. You got to give the guy a little. I mean, I get mad. Yeah, I admit it. I get mad. But then when you really calm down and you think about it, it is the most horrible situation for someone if the team's not playing well. If the team is playing well, he's the greatest manager in the whole world. And Cashman is the greatest GM in the whole world. Let's give a little bit of credit, guys. Let's see what happens in the next 47 games. 40, whatever it is, 47, 48, doesn't matter. And then we can make the judgment. If they fall flat on their faces and he manages bad, then great. But that doesn't give us the right to call him all kinds of names or anybody on the team. You talk about how bad they're playing. But remember, everyone, they have families and they're trying to feed their families. Yeah, they make a little bit more money than most of us, but that's the profession. They have a profession under their belt that these 700 players are a lot better than 18,000 that are trying. So let's give a little bit, no matter how bad they're doing or whatever, they're still professionals. They are and they're regular people. They go shopping like us. They drive a car like us. Okay, so just remember that. when you really get really PO'd at someone, please remember that. I would just appreciate that. That's what this show is all about. Evan, you want to chime in a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, when the Yankees win, I think everybody should get credit. Aaron Boone is not the most popular guy right now, but we have to give him credit when he does do something good. And if it's something negative, then we can put the blame on him too. But I think there's different degrees of blame that go around to everyone. But at the end of the day, Boone is the manager, and we have to give him the credit necessary to win because he's the guy that's going to lead us if he's in charge.
Right. Well, you're 100% right. Jonathan, the master of information, thanks for joining us this morning. Give us your take on the women umpire. Give us your take about giving a little leeway to Boone and the team for the next week and a half, whatever. Your thoughts?
I think it's a good idea to have women umpires, to have a different perspective and not have one side of how things should be, maybe a bit more diversity in terms of ideas and thinking. But there was another thing that I just saw right now about the possibility of re-signing Bellinger and how much money he could get. Everybody's thinking between 6 and 150 and 7 and 210 as a possible number for an extension.
Yeah, I just read something about it. I think it was heavy on the Yankees. They do some research and stuff, and they're saying that a National League West team could scoop him up. What they're not seeing is he already said, "I want to play for the New York Yankees. Make it happen," and he hasn't changed his mind.
And I think if he gets an offer and I don't think it's going to be like Soto last year, where the Yankees gave an offer, the Mets came in at the last minute after Soto went to them. This is the offer. Give me a little bit more money, and I'll go with you. Soto won't. I don't think Bellinger is the type of person that screws the Yankees like that.
I don't either. And the thing is, they were saying, well, the Yankees are prepared for his departure. Where? Yeah, well, you're talking about Spencer Jones?
Remember something. What you're reading now is someone's opinion. Just because they have an opinion that because of what happened with Soto's situation, for example, if they compare the two, I didn't read what you're reading. I think the bottom line, Bellinger will come back to the Yankees at a good price of probably, I'm guessing the contract will be 27 to 30 million per year.
Yeah, I definitely kind of agree with that. Let's see how it goes. Now, Richard looks like he's not too happy about women umpiring, but the way they're umpiring right now, do you want it to stay like this? I mean, I am not worried about the language, Richard, and I mean, it's ridiculous. This is a little boy's game.
The language will always be there. It's part of the sports. People will always say bad things and criticize anything new.
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
I personally don't like the automatic base runner. If they wanted to keep the automatic base runner, I wouldn't mind starting it in the 12th inning instead of the 10th inning. So at least you have some play to win the game. And then, yes, I understand if it goes 2 innings and nobody scores, then you try to speed the game faster. But the 10th inning, it's a baseball game.
Yeah, it really is. And I mean, we're getting more and more rule changes. and it's going to be very interesting at the collective bargaining session after next year's World Series.
I understand one thing about the pitch clock. I understand you don't want the pitchers up there going dancing, walking around circles in between every pitch, walking around the mound in circles around every pitch. If you look at the old timers in the 80s and before then, like Greg Maddux, for example, he just got the ball, held the ball, and threw the ball. He didn't waste time walking around the mound, spitting on his hands, doing Roslin every time after he threw a pitch. He just got the ball, looked at the catcher, and threw the ball.
Oh yeah, no question about that. Yeah, and you're right. Evan, you want to shine in a little of this? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the pitch clock is a good thing right now. I think it speeds the game up to a degree where the batter doesn't have to wait forever for the ball to come. It doesn't really mess up the timing of the game. And the stolen base rule, I hate that there's a runner on second to start out extra innings. And even if the game goes longer than, let's say, the 11th inning, I still don't want the base runner on second base. I don't like it. I think the way baseball should be is you have to score a run, you have to earn it, even if it's by hitting a home run. So I don't like it.
I don't think it's fair for this.
What you're saying is exactly the definition of ERA: earn, run, average.
There you go.
And the ghost runner is just a run average. It's not an earned run. It's just a run.
Let's see. T Road says, let's put the chemistry together and let's win. Well, that's easier said than done. Richard, the pitch clock is terrible. You go to a baseball game in the summer with your family and sit and enjoy and relax. Why are they such in a hurry to get the game over with relax?
Yeah, and that's another problem with the pitch clock. The thing is, when you have to remember, when you're going to a game in Yankee Stadium and spending an average of $100 per ticket, you want to sit there and watch a baseball game. You don't want to sit there, get food, and get out. Because these games that are going fast pace with the pitch clock, you could be there for 2 to 2.5 hours. You used to be able to go there, sit 2.5 to 3.5 hours. And I understand the players don't want to play so much and they can speed up the game. But at the same time, with the Yankees, always talk about we want to do things for the fans, or at least they used to do when Derek Jeter. Everything is about the fans. You remember how they used to say that?
Oh, yeah, of course.
The pitch clock is not about the fans. It's about the players. And if you want the pitch clock, make it back to 25 seconds. 25 seconds gives you enough time to at least enjoy the game and have a little bit of feeling at the same time having a little bit of extra pace. 20 seconds, you still need time to breathe.
Real Bill says the players union put the runner on second rule in place, not the owners. Yeah, no, you're correct. And I want to see how big that is in the collective bargaining agreements that's going to be coming out, after next year's World Series, how important that is to the game and how they feel about it. I have a feeling somehow they're going to tweak that. They're going to tweak some of this. I really do.
As I told you, I think it should be done starting in the 12th inning. If I understand, you still have to play a certain time extra runs. You're paying for that. But if the game goes on too long, then yes, that's why I said 12.
Oh, makes sense. It totally makes sense. Jonathan, before you go, give us your impression of this weekend. Well, actually, if you want just tonight's game, but what do you feel the Yankees have to do with this rough pitching that they're going to be facing the next couple of nights, couple of days? What, in your opinion, do the Yankees really have to do to squeak out a couple of wins here.
The Yankees have to go back to what they were doing 20 years ago, working the pitchers, make the pitchers throw 100 pitches after the fourth inning, and get to the bullpen. They have to take their walks, foul off the tough pitches, and try to score some runs and hit with runners in scoring position, obviously, or at least put the bat on the ball so they can get a sac fly for a run, not strike out with bases loaded all the time.
Okay, and
I don't know why this team baseball nowadays is basically more complicit with strikeouts than it used to be 25 years ago.
Well, okay, so and I understand what you're saying, but do you feel that in the next two games, do you think the Yankees are going to go 1-1? Do you think they're going to go 2-0? Do you think they're going to go 0-2?
They have to go 1-1. I have not seen the Yankees starting pitcher for the next two games. So I really do. You know the starting pitcher for the next two games?
I'm getting it right now. We have Cam Shitler tonight against Brown. And tomorrow is
Luis Heel
against Valdez. So to me, it looks like it favors the Astros. But
Yes.
you're still in Yankee Stadium.
It does favor the Astros, and today also is on Apple TV Plus, or whoever has it.
Has it what? Where's it on tonight?
It's on Apple TV.
Oh, it's on Apple tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I mean,
it's going to be a tough pitching matchup, but I think this would be a good test for Schlittler, because I think Schlittler has to just pitch with confidence, and he needs. I would love for Schlittler to go 7 innings, give up 1 run. I would love that.
Do you really think he's capable of doing that against this Astro lineup?
Of course, he's capable. Every pitcher is capable of having a good game. But the question is, will he do it? Remember, he's still a young rookie pitcher, still getting adjusted to the major league. We cannot have every pitcher from our system coming up and pitching like Aaron Small did that one year where he went 10-0.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But he could still win the game. I'm not giving up on Schlittler.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Jonathan, if you have a chance later, I know 4 o'clock is a little tough, but maybe the post-game show, we'll get your reaction, tonight, and I appreciate it. And hopefully everything goes good. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, thank you.
You have a great day, and let's go Yankees. All right, Mr. Evan, chime in on your feelings of, exactly what you feel is. Let's start with tonight's game. Mm-hmm. Who would you like to see in the lineup? You know who the pitcher we're going up against, and where do they go from there?
Yeah, the lineup. I think Aaron Judge has to be in the lineup all 3 games. I think you guys touched on last night, if Aaron Judge is struggling, would Stanton come in because Judge's numbers against Houston weren't the best? I think that could be an option. But, I mean, either way, you're getting a great pinch hitter off the bench in either Stanton or Judge.
Right.
And so tonight they have the lefty on the mound. I think Paul Goldschmidt could be in the lineup tonight. He's been doing well against some of these off-speed pitcher lefties that the Rangers have had. So I think that could be a good weapon for us against the Astros. And Cam Schlittler tonight, let's hope he has a good outing. I think he has the ability to really do well tonight. I like him against the Astros lineup. The Astros are no easy team to beat. But I think if he just keeps doing what he's doing and he commands the zone and uses his pitches to his availability, then I think he'll have a great outing, and we have to score runs for him too.
I'm not sure who said it, but Hunter Brown is a right-hander, not a lefty.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hunter Brown is the pitcher tonight, not Valdez. Yeah,
right.
You're right.
But hey, listen, you got to see Bellinger in there. You got to see Ben Rice in there. I don't like the fact that there's no Stanton, but hey, if that's what it means to get Judge in the lineup for now, then that's what they're going to have to do. There's nothing else. You can't put him in right field and risk, because if he gets hurt and he's done, we're not far from the playoffs now, guys. Before you turn around, we're going to be in September, and this is the dog days of August coming up soon, guys. Let's see how how this is going to develop. Again, in my opinion, easiest way to do it is inning by inning, pitch by pitch. It's the only way. The Yankees have to go up, each and every one of them, with a plan. You can't go up there and swing for the fences. It doesn't work, and it's not going to work in the playoffs, which we're not even going to discuss right now. Let's go back to Richard. Joe, can you tell me the difference between the American League and the National League? The rules are all the same. They have the league play. There was not unknown factor in the world. It's not an unknown factor in the series. Right, but at least in the playoffs, you don't have the phantom runner if you're tied. The leagues are now completely even. The problem with what's going on right now is the Yankees are not a good team when we go into extra innings. They don't know how to move that runner over unless they hit a home run. Very rare. And then when they do finally get the guy at third base, they strike out, they pop up, get thrown out at the plate. The other teams are awesome, no matter what. Look, yesterday the Mariners went into the bottom of the ninth inning. Had a man on second, bing, bang, boom, they got the run home. Why can't the Yankees do that? There's no discipline. They can't bunt. They don't give themselves up and hit the ball to the opposite side. I mean, why? What makes them so much more special that they'd have to go out there and rule the world? There's no reason for it. And you get a guy like Arabello, he definitely should be sacrificing himself and hitting the ball to the right side as a right-handed hitter. That's the problem with the Yankees. There's no compensation for what they're doing. It's home run or bust. You can't do that every time up. You just can't. And they make their weakest hitters try to hit home runs. For what? I don't understand. I do not understand the logic to all this. I really don't. Evan, do you agree that the Yankees sometimes go up there with no plan? Because that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. They definitely go up there. It looks like sometimes they're swinging at the first pitch, even when it's not in the zone. Sometimes they're just not being patient at the plate. They're not taking their walks, and it's really frustrating to see. And we need more situational hitting. That's why we're not winning extra inning games, especially on the road. We can't get it done if we can't get guys over, bunt guys over, steal bases. I mean, we can't do that. And in the playoffs, it's shown that teams that put the ball in play are most likely to win, and we haven't done that. We've just tried going for the home runs. It's not going to work.
Yeah, well, let's see. Richard has his point. Joe, all teams go up there with no plan. When their agent goes into the team to make a contract, they say, my guy hit 35 home runs. He deserves a lot of money. But Richard, you can't say that about a guy like, let's say, Brett Gardner when he was playing. His strength was to get on base, steal the base, and come home. Not every player. I mean, I understand they're looking for the power. They are. But, you're not going to sign an Anthony Volpe And his agent's not going to go in there and say, well, my guy hit 35 home runs. They're not signing down the line an Anthony Volpe for that. They're signing him for his defense, for his running, and hopefully situational hitting. But, I do understand where you're coming from. The Bellingers of the world, Dominguez's of the world, the judges. Yes, that I understand. But Lou, I'm not saying they are signing Volpe or not. I'm giving an example. When a player goes in there and asks for, the world because he hit 30 homers, you got to check how many years he's done it. Are things changing with him? What's the story with that? So that's why I'm saying, I believe this team, this Yankee team, when I say doesn't have a plan, the other teams are doing what they're supposed to do in extra innings and moving players around and going from first to third, bunting the ball, hitting the ball, giving themselves up. Do you see a lot of Yankee hitters giving themselves up? I don't. All we do is see swing for the fences, swing and miss, pop up, or strike out. And so that's what I'm saying. I mean, on a game-to-game basis, the Yankees don't do the fundamental things. Now, if people don't understand that, well, I don't know what to say. That's why the Yankees are where they are. Aside from the fact that they had bad relief pitching because people got hurt. Then we lost some starting. We of course in the start of the year we lost Garrett Cole. But you're not gonna wave the white flag because they lost Cole. They got other players and other outlets to go by. Yeah, Donnie, the Mets are losing also. But why is that? Because Soto has not had the year that they were hoping for. A couple of people, remember, Lindor went into a funk. Let's say the outfielders weren't exactly mashing the ball. So and their catcher wasn't doing anything. So you're relying on Alonso for most of that. And other than that, the Mets were for the taking. They should be blessed with where they are right now because they're not hitting.
Yeah, they almost got no hit.
They almost got no hit. That was it yesterday or the day before?
It was on Wednesday. They almost got no hit.
Hey, FJ, how you doing? The Yankees have guys who swing at anything, whether it's over their heads or 6 feet out of the batter's box. Yeah, and I know who you're referring to. I mean, there's no secret that it's Wells. Wells is one. Jazz is another, although Jazz does a lot better than Wells at that point. But, I'm just flabbergasted by, the Yankees, when they're on all cylinders, they could do it all. They could do it all. And I just don't understand. They got a lot of people seem to feel that the first pitch is the best pitch in there. Doesn't necessarily work like that. It may not, because they know what the next hit is going to be. So if they see, John is he hits the first pitch well, they're not going to pitch the ball, down the middle. They're going to try to, throw the ball low. And if he has no patience, what is he going to do? Ground the ball out. So, there's no patience. That's where the Yankees have a problem. Now, is that Boone? Is that the hitting coach? Is it the coaches? Couldn't tell you at this point. We don't know. I mean, it's easy to fire the coaches. It's not easy to fire 26 guys on a team. It can't, it just can't be. But the pitch selections that, guys like Wells and Jazz gets them himself out is a lot to be desired. And like I said, yes, Jazz is more clutch than a Wells, but that doesn't make his pitch selection any better. And Donnie says Hal and Cashman, they're not going up there swinging and missing. They get the players for you. Now it's up to your manager and your coaching staff to teach them how to play. They have the talent. But if you don't have the responsibility of showing them a few things and keep showing them, you don't do it once in February in Tampa, Florida. You gotta keep aggressive because it's a long season. So you have to, I heard from inside people the Yankees have been working on bunting, but you do that now. You do that now when it should be just about all the time. Richard, with Yogi Berra, let me bring this up. Let's see. Okay. Yogi Berra and Clemente were some of the worst swinging players that are in the Hall of Fame. Clemente would swing at a pitch 4 feet outside. Yeah, but and you could throw Vladimir Guerrero in that too. But that's a dime a dozen. The game has changed. These guys are throwing 100, 102 miles an hour. They're not throwing 88, 90 miles an hour. There's a big difference too. And Yogi Berra's approach, that was very odd. How many people do you see doing that? And if you study Wells, every pitch, he uppercuts the swing and he swings and misses. And it's frustrating. When he's got 2 strikes on him, God forbid he could choke up a little bit and maybe send the ball the opposite field. No, everything's got to be power, power, power. My God, you're not Hank Aaron. You're not Babe Ruth. You're Austin Wells. Learn the fundamentals of the game. And then if you just can't do it, then maybe you're not good enough. Real Bill has a comment here about the Mets. The first 4 batters on the Mets are in a slump at the same time. They will be fine. I'm concerned about the Yankees. We still lead baseball in LOB stat. Yeah, left on base. We've done that for the past 100 years, the last 20 years, Real Bill. That's the problem. They don't know how to get the guy from second to third. And that's horrible. How are you going to win in the playoffs? Chime in, Evan, anytime. Do you agree that this philosophy is not, and I'm talking about the playoffs. We still got to get there. But let's say we're in the playoffs. You know how many times they're gonna fail? It's ridiculous. Say how you feel.
Yeah, in the playoffs, you face much better pitchers than you do in the regular season. So if you leave guys on base in the regular season, then most likely you're going to leave even more men on base in the postseason. And if you're just trying to hit a home run instead of putting the ball in play, there's more of an opportunity that you're going to strike out instead of just hitting a home run. It's hard to hit a home run. You're not going to hit a home run every single time.
At this point, when the Yankees are dissecting a new team, let's say next year, they have to sit down and they got to say, listen, are we going to try to get contact hitters? First of all, they got to get a leadoff hitter. That is 100%. There's no doubt about that. And then they got to make a decision. Are we always going to have players that are going to swing for the fences and no clue? Because if they're going to do that, what do you need a batting coach for? You know exactly what they're going to do. The whole idea is a mixture. Where is the Yankee mixture? It's all power. All power. And that doesn't work.
Like we said, they have the talent to do it. They have the players that they need. It's just the team philosophy. They have to let the guys be themselves. The power hitters need to be the power hitters. The contact hitters need to be contact hitters. And for our young players, they need to play to their strengths, and they need to use their speed and get on base. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Not trying to make everybody into a home run hitter.
Yeah, Donnie Clark says Judge needs protection. It's that simple. Yeah, it is that simple. But notice they have the same type of players. The other teams don't. The winning teams don't. Look at the Dodgers. Yeah, they got Ohtani, and Freeman, but Mookie Betts is a situational hitter. Hernandez is a situational hitter. Those are players. Their catcher is a situational hitter. Kiki Hernandez, he does all the right things. He may not bat 300, but when you need a situation, he comes through 90% of the time. Can you say this about a lot of the Yankees? No. If you had a Brett Gardner, yes. But everything is power. Does it work? Maybe the regular season, because you have less, let's face it, you have crappy pitchers most of the time. Yes, Ryan McMahon, was definitely a great trade, and he's not swinging for the fences all the time. So that I like. So and the same thing with Carabello. But the problem is he's not playing. He's made a couple of goofs, but he's also a great stolen base guy. We need this. The Yankees need this. And next year, if nothing else, they got to get a leadoff hitter, because the bullpen is going to be okay. Rather you lose Weaver and Williams, fine, but you have the others. You have them and more upcoming. So the first order of business, in my opinion, I guess the coaches and the manager first, no matter what the Yankees do. But you got to get a leadoff hitter, and for once they have to get off of the high and mighty with these home runs. You can hit 300 home runs. Are you going to win the World Series? Probably not. But Yankees hit 300 home runs. What is that going to prove? What does that do? How many times the Yankees hit 4 home runs in a game and they lose the game? How come nobody talks about that? Once in a while, they hit 7 home runs in a game, and they'll win that game. But count how many times the Yankees hit 3 or 4 home runs in a game, let's say solo home runs, and they lose that game. Why? Because they don't do anything else. And the strikeouts just pile up and pile up and pile up and pile up. 9, 11, 8, 9. You realize these are innings? You strike out 11 times, 3, 6, 9, almost 4 innings that you just blew away. You mean to tell me in those 4 innings, one guy couldn't hit the ball? Not one guy. And check out all the other stats. Check out Houston's game. Check out the Dodgers game. Check out any good team and see how many times they strike out. And, guys, whether we want to admit it or not, we have to, the discipline's got to come. It has to come. So, let's do this. I think the Yankees are ready, and this is going to be the final push. Everybody's saying, great, they have a light schedule. Light schedule, no schedule, heavy schedule. You still have to play, and you have to play the right game. You have to be in there. I don't care if we're playing 9 tomato purees. If you don't execute, you're not going to win. Waiting in the wings, we have NR Media Nitin our main squeeze here in the morning. He's going to join us right now.
What's
Hey,
up? What's up, Evan? What's up?
What's up, Nathan?
Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing?
And Nathan, before we start anything, I want to thank you for coming on last night with that really, really good stream that we had.
I don't know if you saw us laughing, but that was crazy.
No, yeah, we let out some good laughs last night, and took away a lot of the pressures that have been going on the last few days. But Nathan, you heard me in the background. Give me some of your thoughts about that. Tell me the good points and the wrong points you feel that I'm portraying out there.
Well, the good points is that. What's up, Nasty One? Wait, what? Nathan says, how do I put in my win total? What do you mean by that?
Oh, that's yeah. You just go to a nasty one. Just go to Joe Yankees 28 at gmail.com and just tell me what you think the Yankee record is. That's all. And then I'm going to log it in. And then we'll take care of the rest. Thank you, Nick. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the positives, like for Anthony Volpe, when it comes to Anthony Volpe, yesterday he did a youth baseball camp for the kids. And he's all about the community. He is a winner on the field and off the field. And don't I mean, if people still criticize him, but what he does for the community and the kids is remarkable. And Garrett Cole's son was at the camp. I didn't go obviously, but I saw some pictures. But Garrett Cole's son was at the camp practicing at Volpe's camp, so it's cool to see that. And my friend Daniel McCartan from WFAN, shout out to her. She was there doing coverage, so she got to interview Volpe again. So yeah, Volpe's he's been hitting the ball well now for us. He's been clutch. He's a clutch hitter, man. Volpe's a clutch hitter, and he just has to improve on the defense. And once he does that, I think he'll be fine. So you got to give this kid a chance, man. I think, and I think I'm starting to realize that you cannot just give up on a player like that. And Volpe works hard, and like I said, he works hard in the community. So that's one thing I want to say about Volpe real quick. And the rest of the positives, obviously you see Stanton heating up. So you see all these hitters starting to heat up. So that's a good sign. And pitching has to do better. They have to go past 7 innings, and we haven't done that. The starting pitcher only goes 5 innings, which puts a toll on this bullpen. I mean, obviously our bullpen's revamped, but you don't want to use them too much. We're only in August, and you still got September and October playoffs. So they got to find a way how to string some starts from these pitchers where they can go 6 innings plus. So Cam needs to. I hope Cam being at home against Houston, hopefully he does a great job. But I need to see Cam go 6 innings, man, 6 or 7, at least 6 for him, at least 6. But let's see what happens. But those are my key points. And I think I would say on the negative side, probably the defense. I think the defense still needs to improve a little bit. I still see some simple mistakes with the errors and everything. So I think that needs to improve. And also, what needs to improve is Aaron Boone's decision making when it comes to the bullpen. He obviously did good the other day, but he needs to be consistent with the bullpen when he makes the choices. So, and I hope Devin Williams turns it around again, but you never know. So with him, but yeah, those are my points for the Yankees so far.
Okay, and Evan, do you agree with a lot of those points? What are your points on this? How do you feel?
What's up, FJ? What's up, Ultra Cowboy?
How do you feel the Yankees are going to fare in this weekend? I'm going 2 out of 3. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with a lot of what Nathan said. We haven't had a starting pitcher go past the 6th inning since like last week or something against the Rays. So obviously we need to do that, and the bullpen needs to be more consistent. But Aaron Boone needs to make the right decisions with the bullpen. And I think this weekend, I don't know. I'm hopeful that we win 2 out of 3, but my heart just tells me that we're just gonna lose 2 out of 3. But I hope I'm wrong, and we have to beat these Astros, and we'll try.
Well, again, I don't see the Astros sweeping. I think the Yankees will reign supreme at least one game. possibly 2. Listen, the clock starts now, guys. If it doesn't pan out, I mean, let's say, God forbid, they lose all 3 games now. What is that showing us? That is showing, so much weakness.
That
And
means
have they given up on Boone?
and that means change has to happen if that happens. So Aaron Boone is obviously on the hot seat, in my opinion, and I think this series against Houston is big, Joe and Evan, and obviously the chat. And I agree with Joe. I think 2 out of 3 should be. I mean, obviously, I would love to sweep against this team, but 2 out of 3 I'll take. And Houston is a much different team from the beginning of the season. They're rolling, and they got Carlos Correa back, and they seem rejuvenated with him back too. So I think, and plus they came off from a horrible series against Boston, and who did they play last after Boston before us?
They played Miami.
Miami, and they crushed. How did they do against them?
They won 2 out of 3.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, like I said, the Yankees need to tonight. The Yankees need to score first, give the momentum to Cam, and if they do that, I'm hoping he can obviously hold the lead. So, but let's see what happens, and we have to contain Jose Altuve. So,
yeah. Once you keep him off the base, that's a big plus. That's excellent. Good point.
And by the way, sorry to call you off, but I'm good friends. My team and I are good friends with the Astros hitting coach Alex Intron. So shout out to him. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's in New York now. Cool. Very, very. No, but I was just going to say. I guess. I mean, obviously, they're going to put as many left-handed hitters as they can in the lineup tonight.
Yep.
But how do you see? What would you do? Would you lead off with somebody who could possibly make it a quick double or a quick 1-0 and put and maybe try Bellinger there, or Trent Grisham? You think has it locked in for tonight? Because I don't think they're going to go with anybody else.
With the righty on the mound. Yeah, with the righty on the mound, probably Grisham.
They're probably going to have Grisham. Yeah. No, I know. No question. And, Richard says the Astros are the second best hitting team right now in baseball. I believe their average is 257. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, the Yankees not only have decent starting pitching, but they have a very good bullpen. And they're starting, and little by little, they're starting to, they're going to start showing that. They have 47 games to straighten out and get going with what they want to do. My thing is, I just wish that somebody would take the forefront and have a regular lineup in there.
What's up, T-Road? What's up, Richard? What's up, Donnie?
Yeah, I think the best pen. I think that the best pen in the game, on paper, the Yankees have the best bullpen in the game. My opinion, my strict opinion is there's no question about it. If you get the best out of Weaver and Williams, that's a 5-inning game as far as I'm concerned. Sean Browning is given a lineup. Let's see what we have.
What's up, Sean? What's up, SGA?
Hey, Jacob Petrucci.
What's up, Jacob?
How you doing, my man? Grissom, Judge, Bellinger, Dominguez, Jazz, McMahon, Rice, Volpe, Wells. Okay. That's an interesting lineup. Guys, how do you so you have Dominguez, lefty. I'm going in the middle of the lineup. Dominguez, Jazz, and McMahon, and Rice. So you have 4 left-handed hitters in a row. Then you have Volpe and Wells, so that's another one. And then you have Grissom. So you have, 7 left-handed hitters in the lineup.
Yeah.
What do you think of that lineup, guys?
From Sean, Grissom, Judge, Bellinger, Dominguez, Jazz. I kind of like that lineup against what's his name, Hunter Brown. I think this balance as well. I think So maybe I put. Trying to think where. You know what? Yeah, I think I like this. Yeah, I like this. Sean, Judge, Grissom, Judge, Bellinger, Dominguez, Jazz. Yeah, I like this lineup. I think this lineup could do something.
Yeah, especially I mean, obviously, if they bring in a left-handed pitcher, then you have.
But first of all, Hunter Brown he's a good pitcher when he's on. So
I know.
We don't know which Hunter Brown we're getting tonight. So you got to see.
Hopefully, it's the worst kind.
Yeah.
Evan, do you like this lineup? What would you tweak if you had to tweak anything?
Yeah, I like the lineup, like what Sean put here, but Rice, I think I would put Rice in the 4-hole. But Dominguez, I think Dominguez should be in the either at leadoff. The Yankees won't do that, but maybe in the 3-hole or maybe behind Bellinger too, or maybe behind Rice. That could work. Dominguez and Rice back to back.
Yeah, I think
he gives you the switch hitter ability. I mean, if the Astros put in a lefty, then what are we going to do? I mean, we only have like one righty off the bench, right? It would be Stanton and Goldschmidt too. So, I mean, that's the problem. If they go to the lefty, then how are we going to counterattack? And Dominguez is a switch hitter, so the Yankees have to give him more opportunities.
Yep, I agree. Oh wait, Joe, what do you say? Did we give the link to SGA today?
To who?
SGA.
No, we're not gonna. We're for today. No, we're already an hour into the stream. We're not gonna.
Maybe for a little bit.
No, today it's gonna be maybe later on. Not now. There's just a few other things.
The nasty one wants SGA on though.
What?
The nasty one wants SGA on.
Got to go. I'm tired after 16.
All right, Sean, get some rest.
Yeah, get some rest, Sean. Maybe you join us for the pregame or the postgame tonight.
You're the real MVP, man, Sean. I don't know how you do it, but those hours are crazy.
You have the same hours. What are you talking about?
I know, but he works more than me though. But I work a lot, but he works too more. I think. But the national one wants SGA on though for a little bit, I guess.
Well, somebody wants to send them the link. Go ahead.
I'll just do it for a little bit. All right.
What?
I'll just send it. I put it in the chat, and then he can come on for a little bit.
All right. Go ahead. We're not staying on too much longer, though, guys.
I know. All right. Yeah. What do you? For me, my predictions. I think Cam goes. I got to see something 6 innings, so I'm going to go say 6 innings or 7, but 6. 2 earned runs. Or no, 3 earned runs or 4. 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, 6-7 hits, and that's my prediction for Cam. And my star hitting in the game would be Judge, Belly, and then McMahon.
Okay. Evan, how about you?
I think Schlittler goes 5 innings, gives up 3 runs, about 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, and start of the game. I'll go Dominguez.
I see Donnie Clark. You'd like to come on? Well, you know what? The link is there.
Yeah.
We did it now. If you like to take that link and come on, we'll stay on for a little bit. All right. I don't want to disappoint anyone now. So go ahead. So Donnie, if you want to come on, you're more than welcome. Charles, if you'd like to come on, we'll have a little bit. We'll have a little bit of everything. Just to give you a taste to come on. I don't want to disappoint people, but right now we have SGA. Let me bring him up. How you doing, big guy?
SGA.
Hey, Joe. I'm a big fan of your YouTube channel, New York Yankee Mania. I'm subscribed to your channel, so I won't miss out on some great content that you put out on the platform.
Okay, thank you. Well, we feel the same way about you, but you never tell us when that you're going on live. Yeah. So I don't know how to promote you but only to say that you have a great channel. But you gotta inform us when you're going on live so that we can promote you the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm gonna go on live.
Yeah, give me you do the email if you know that, like, during the day, because if I have a later show, obviously you're going to come on after me because of your time slot. So let us know, and I'll be more than happy, because I mean, you deserve to get some promotion here. And really, the only thing I could say is that you have a great channel, but I don't know when you're on, so you have to let us know, because we want to do the same. We want to give you the same courtesy that you give NY Yankee Mania, because you know you have a good channel and you're a good guy, and I appreciate it.
Nathan, so the Yankees are playing the Astros in a 3-game series. How many games do you think they're gonna win in the series? Do you think they're gonna win 2 out of 3? Do you think they're gonna get swept?
I think
What's your take on it?
I th- I think they'll take 2 out of 3. I would love to see a sweep, but I think 2 out of 3 would be nice, especially against this team. So I'm hoping they win tonight and then take Saturday. But let's see what happens. We gotta take it day by day, and I would love to see 2 out of 3.
Joe, I'm a big Giants fan.
Mhm.
Mauricio Dubon used to play for our team when he used to play for the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see him get some hits for the Astros. Um, I went to a Giants autograph event in San Francisco, and I got an autograph from Dubon on my jersey. So he's a very special player, Mauricio Dubon.
Well,
He played in Honduras. He had a tough life in Honduras, living in over there, coming to play for the Giants.
Mhm.
He had a tough life over there, a lot of crime in Honduras.
that obviously that's great, but we don't want him to hurt the Yankees at all.
Yeah.
He can get a hit if the Yankees are up 15-0. Anybody else that's on the bottom, give me a chance. So we're letting SGA talk, and then we're going to bring up Donnie Clark is waiting in the wings. But we're going to give everybody a couple of minutes here. SGA, just a couple more, whatever you like to say. Promote your show, and we're going to bring
my
you down and bring up Donnie Clark. Go ahead.
my YouTube channel's SGS Sports Talk channel. I'm at 434 subscribers. I'm on the road to 500 subs. So if your viewers like all my San Francisco Giants content and they like everything I'm putting out on the channel, please go there and give me a like and a subscribe. Really help me out. Really put me out there on YouTube. Get me up to that 500 subscriber goal.
You got it.
But yeah,
SGA, the nasty one, wants to know how's your cat doing.
my cat is doing fine. He's playing around right now.
Oh, nice.
Joe, but it was really great coming on your channel.
Right, and remember, let us know when you're going on live so we can promote you.
Yeah.
And we a lot of people start listening to you. You will get more subscribers, but you have to let us know. And I'm only saying that repeatedly because you deserve to the way you promote other shows, you have to be promoted the same way. So I appreciate you. And again, when you have a live show, let me know and let us know here, any one of us, and we will promote you and move from there. So I want to thank
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, so I'm gonna be going live on August 10th for the Giants and National Series. I'm gonna be doing play-by-play for that game. So so I would love for you to promote my channel.
Give me a reminder. I'm putting it in my notes right now. So August 10th. What time, your time, will you go on?
So the game's gonna be at 1:05. So I'm gonna be live at 1:05. So if you're in the if you're in the chat, I would love for you to promote my channel and get me more subscribers.
Okay, so that means that I'm at 4:00. Yeah, that's feasible. And if I'm not on, I will promote it on NY Yankee Mania's site. So you will be heard. No problems. Okay.
That would be great. I want you to I would love to get more subscribers. Cause I would love to get the 500 subs. Cause I really would love to get super chats. Cause a lot of my other friends are already over 500 subs already, and I wanna get up to their level.
You got it. Thank you, SGA. You have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Hey, Joe, it was great. It was great coming on your YouTube channel. I wish you all the love and support moving forward. Hopefully, you get a lot of great guests, and you do get a lot of great guests on here. And I hope you have a great rest of your morning.
Same to you and your family, and hug to your cat. You take care. All right, guys. We do have another one of our loyal listeners in the chat, and we're going to bring him up. Donnie Clark, you ready? How you doing?
Donnie?
How's it going, gentlemen? Good morning.
Salute,
Gentlemen. Shout out to SGA. Good. You know, we're all a family here, right? We're all baseball family, regardless, not Yankee fan or not. We're all a baseball family.
Yes.
And I think we should talk about the state of the Yankees right now.
Yep. What's your thoughts so far?
Yep. Let's hear your thoughts.
Oh man, I mean I think this Houston series is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be without a doubt one of the most important series of the year. I think it's going to show what we're really made of. You know what I mean? Against a postseason team. You know what I mean? A first place team.
Now, Donnie, you've been a loyal viewer for a while. You have definitely subscribed, I hope, because I don't see some people we see, some people we don't. So have you subscribed to our channel?
I thought I did, but I'll go subscribe afterwards. Sorry if I didn't.
Okay. No, I appreciate it, and the same thing for all the other channels. There's Jobber in the Mouth.
Yeah, subscribe to our Jobber in the Mouth show, and then Nathan Sports for us, and then you got Ugly Truth from Ken. Bunch of people.
Yeah, I got Ken too, I think. So I'll go subscribe to everything.
I appreciate it, and of course spread the word. And like I said, if you sometimes you like to come on, I have no problem with that at all. Just send me an email at the Joe Yankees, the Gmail. Let me know. And like Charles says, please subscribe and press the like button. We really appreciate it. So tell me, do you like the women umpire? Let's talk about that, because this is fresh.
Well, it's just like women referees in WWE, right?
Right.
So
right.
I think it's good. I think it's good for baseball.
I really do too. I mean, if they could stand that over there with all that pushing and shoving and cursing and all that stuff, I don't see why a woman umpire wouldn't survive. Speaking of WWE, while you brought it up, you do know that I have another channel, Total Turnbuckle Talk, that we unveiled about 4 weeks ago. And if you get a chance, go there. I think you're going to love all of our shorts. We cover all SmackDown, Monday Night Raw, all of the pay-per-views, and pretty soon we're going to have some guests on there that I think you're going to enjoy. So if you're a WWE fan, please.
Hey, Joe, I gotta say one thing though. Acknowledge Joe and NY Mania and Nathan and all of our supporters. Everybody appreciates everything.
Thank you so much. Lift up that hand. Come on, Evan. Give us a one up here. Come on.
There we go.
Nathan, yeah. Roman Reigns, baby. And that's the man.
Yo.
Yeah. No, yeah. I know. Ken the Ugly Truth does that. I hate that. I hate it. Oh, my God. Donnie, do you like my rants sometimes?
Yeah. I think it's good to rant on. I mean, I used to have a podcast and stuff too back in the day. I did. It was called Dom and Don Show, and I got rewarded for the show and everything else. And I like rant. I like ranting myself. I mean, that's what I'm hard about all this. And
you say a long time ago. You look like a young man. How long ago did you have this pod?
I'm 40 years old. I look young.
No, are you really? Yeah. Wow, that. You don't look it. God bless you. You don't look it at all. Awesome.
And I'm military veteran too.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
No problem, gentlemen.
Oh,
Anytime.
no wonder why. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
God bless you and your family. Where do you, if you don't mind, where do you come from?
Vermont.
Oh, you're in Vermont. Nice. Very nice. How did you
I'm
become
like 6 hours from the stadium.
Oh, okay. How did you become a Yankee fan?
Well, I told the story before. I grew up. My dad was a diehard Yankee fan. I grew up going to bed at night watching Don Mattingly and all them guys when the losing years were happening too. So, I saw the core years, but I was the losing years too. I saw. You know what I mean?
Oh, awesome. That is that's a nice story. I mean, we always welcome everybody that's defended the country, anybody that's rah-rahing us, and always, my famous saying is God bless America, and God bless each and every one of us. Everybody is special. And Ken is saying Donnie is on Air Force. Is on an Air Force vet.
Yeah, I'm Air Force. Yep.
That's fantastic.
8 years Air Force. Yep. I went to Norway. I went to Sweden. I went to England.
Oh wow! Hey, when you were over there and you had a little time to yourself, did you ever hear any rumblings on baseball or anything from people around, or they don't really know anything out there at that point?
Well, actually, I went when I was in England. I went to London, so I took the underground and stuff like that. And everybody was talking about sports all the time and how London should have a football team and everything else.
Oh wow, that's awesome. I'm glad you came on, Donnie. That's really cool of you. Thank you so much. And what I'd like for you to do, if you can, in the website, can you leave some information and we'll get in touch with you.
Anytime, sir. Anytime.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be. What was the last Yankee game you attended?
The one they played against Texas in 2015, I want to say.
Okay, all right. And so you have been to the new Yankee Stadium?
Yes, I have. Yep. I saw was Chapman 2015, right?
Yes.
And it was Gardy's last year, was it?
Mm-hmm. I think.
Yes.
That's why I went to that game. The Yankees were down like 9-0 in like the fourth inning, and I went to the bathroom, and Didi hit a grand slam, and the whole stadium was erupted. You can hear the bathroom shaking.
Oh my god!
You didn't know what was going on.
No,
right?
I didn't know. Well, the picture came up on the screen. They had the the TVs and stuff in the bathroom, and then but you can hear the stadium before you can even see what was going on.
Oh, that's awesome. Evan, you want to give Donnie a shout? You want to ask him anything? Go right ahead.
Yeah, Don, thanks for your service. Definitely.
No problem, anytime, sir.
What was what's your favorite memory of the Yankees?
My favorite memory of Yankees has to be Derek Jeter making the throw in Oakland to cut off Giambi at the plate.
Sorry about that, guys.
Love Jeter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Died head first, you know what I mean, against Boston.
Wow, that's awesome.
Donnie, I have a question for you. I know being in the military, you guys have to work as a team. It's all about team and sacrificing for one another and helping each other out. So, do you think? Or obviously, sometimes it does relate to sports, but what do you think the Yankees need? Like for you, how did you and your fellow military people, how did you guys go about each day when you guys were stationed, and what was your game plan as a team? Because I feel like the Yankees need to come up with a better game plan as a team to turn this around. But for you, what was your guys plan going into each day of the battle or whenever you guys were stationed, wherever you guys were stationed?
Nathan, I think that the Yankees should go back to the basics, like basic training for us. You know what I mean? The Yankees have to go back fundamentally and do the basics.
Okay.
That's what I think. I think they fundamentally sound.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Oh, yeah, no, that's awesome. How about your feelings against Houston this weekend? What are your thoughts?
I think 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
And I think Slitler and Judge is going to have a big series.
Yeah. I hope sweep, but I'll take 2 out of 3. So.
Oh yeah, we take 2 out of 3. We're going right to the playoffs.
But how about Bender? I said that trade was going to come for a long time. That was a huge trade.
Kudos
though.
To Donnie for that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Donnie for Benhart. Donnie had it in. He said he's been saying it for a while now. So,
Donnie, were you on our 10-hour podcast that day?
What I made a prediction?
No, were you listening that day that we were on to over 10 hours?
No, I wasn't. But trade deadline day?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. I think I listened a little bit of it, actually. I think, but I didn't stay on for the whole 10 hours.
Awesome. Okay. You do know we're going to have Lindsey Berra on next Wednesday, courtesy of Nitin and his team. And you know, if you're a big Yankee fan and Yogi Berra fan, this is a must to watch. She is fabulous. Matter of fact, she texted me this morning. She said she's looking forward to coming on and talking to a lot of the Yankee fans. And she's got a few surprises going on that I'm going to let her break. I actually put it on NY Yankee Mania, a couple of things that she's going to be doing that I think is going to be a lot of fun for a lot of the people out there. So stay tuned, because that's going to be a really, really good show. So I'm hoping that, you know, you come on, spread the word, let everybody know. It's so important it's so important to get the everybody to subscribe. We have 24% of all watchers and listeners that have not yet subscribed, but they listen at least an hour of the show. And it takes 1 second, guys. We did get it down from 32, which is good, but we want to get it down more. We you know, that would be awesome. It takes 1 minute. Come into NY Yankee Mania, press the subscribe button, and go back to what you're doing. I really appreciate it. Donnie, do you know all the times that we're on? You know that we do a pregame, we do a postgame.
Oh, okay.
No,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
We do a pregame at 4 p.m. Usually, if it's a 7 o'clock game, then we do. Then we go to Ken the Ugly Truth's channel, because just about he does every game. He does the play-by-play, and right after that, we come back here and we talk about the game and we dissect the game. And people like Evan, Nitin are on, and you know, your expertise too. If you're interested, you know, I want to make this is for the fans. It's not for me. It's not for. It's for the fans. And if people can give great insight and are not you know, not afraid to come on and all that, and everybody's respectful and you're respectful, I have no problem with that. Absolutely not. And if you see our team is very respectful, and they know what they want and what we're looking for here. So, and we don't turn anybody away. No Met fan. With the Met fans are welcome. Dodger fans are welcome. Whoever it is, they're all welcome here. And the only thing that I ask is everybody be respectful to that. If you're a Met fan or you're a Dodger fan, you're a human being. You can't criticize, oh, why am I doing? No, everybody's welcome here. That's the beauty of NY Yankee Mania. Yeah, it's called, it's a Yankee type show, but you have to have an open mind. You can't agree with everything, because where would the world go? You gotta have.
Sorry, my dogs are barking. Sorry, I apologize for that.
No problem. I appreciate you coming on, and do a favor and throw a link with your phone number on it or something, and we'll call you back.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, and let's acknowledge Joe, Nitin, and our media. Thanks for having me on, guys, and have a good day. Salute.
Same to you, Donnie. You have a great one.
Thank you, Donnie.
You take care. All right. Very kudos to him and his time in service. That is wonderful. Yeah. You know, people like Ken and Real Bill and Sean Browning. We can't thank you guys enough. We love each and every one of you, and you know, thanks so much. And can't leave out Nitin, because what he does, and all, you know, he breeds this type of stuff, and his heart and soul is into it. And you just can't thank people like this enough. And same thing with Mr. 300 up there, Evan. You're excellent. You're passionate. And again, we can't thank you enough for what you contribute to NY Yankee Mania. A couple of again, Nitin, can you talk about Lindsay Berra just a little bit for everyone? I really, really would appreciate you doing that, because this is your baby, and you were nice enough to share that with me and with the fans in NY Yankee Mania. So please go ahead.
So my team and I booked Lindsay Berra, a good friend of mine. She's the granddaughter for the late Yogi Berra, the legendary Yogi Berra. She'll be coming on Joe's show next Wednesday at 4:30. Please tune in. It's gonna be a great one. Get your popcorn ready. She's amazing. She does a lot of stuff with the Yogi Berra Museum, and we helped her out with a couple of her events, and we love working with her. And she's truly an amazing lady. She represents women in sports in a big way, and I'm glad that my team and I was able to book her for this show, and can't wait for the countdown next Wednesday at 4:30. And like I said, please tune in. It's gonna be a special treat on that day, and she is a special woman, and you guys are gonna fall in love with her, and she's the best. And also, not only that day, but tomorrow on the next day, we got another great special guest, Katerina from. She's an actress. She's an artist, and she acted in Sopranos, and man, that's back to back. Joe, loaded back to back days, man. That's something that's an all-star lineup right there. So next week. So
I know.
But Lindsay Berra, man, like I said, she's excellent at what she does, and shout out to her family, man. Her family is amazing.
Well, and Nathan, you couldn't have said it better, and we couldn't do a lot of this without you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We have laughs together, we have this and that, and sometimes we don't agree.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure is that our hearts are in the right places. We have wonderful family. Why don't you say something? Talk about your dad with the running and everything. That I'm.
Oh yeah. So. My father has a photo out there right now that's in the competition. He moved on to the second round. So there's a link that I send to people. You can vote for it, and you can do free votes also. He does a great job taking photos. He's a great photographer, and he does has like a side business. So my father has a photo up there for competition right now. So it's in round 2 as we speak. So
well. I already said prayers out to St. Anthony.
Yeah,
and if he wins or whatever, hey, as an entertainment part of the show, he is more than welcome to come on. Okay. And we'd love to talk to him. Yeah. And between you interviewing and all of that, that would be a great show.
I'll let him know. He's in India right now, but I'll let him know.
Oh, that means he can bring me the delicacy. I know it. I knew it, baby. I knew it. I love it. By the way, Evan, I saw your 300 game. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I got to tell you, like a big brother, I am very proud of you.
Thanks,
am
Joe.
really proud of you.
Marcus Sheriff, let's go.
Yeah. That was an amazing feat. Listen, to bowl at 300 was my lifelong dream. I missed it by one pin. I got a 9 spare in the first frame, and then I went all the way out. But the loving of bowling is again a nice, beautiful family outing with with your kids, your grandkids. It's amazing. But kudos to you at a young age to get it to bowl at 300 is one of the most fantastic feats. To me, that's like a perfect game in baseball. And my God, I just salute you on that.
Thank you.
If you do a bowling show, man, I would love to talk about. We can talk about all of that because there's more to life than baseball, football, and everything. There's a lot of things out there that we can all do together, everyone. And if you can bowl,
Yeah.
You should take it up. It's great exercise. It's really, really cool game.
Are you on a bowling team, Evan, or?
Right now I'm not doing it, but I might do a league next summer.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I remember, Nathan, did you ever watch any of the big bowling matches, or at least see?
On ESPN, I've done it. I watched it before on ESPN and other
Love it.
channels. They do.
Yeah.
That's like a. It takes a lot of practice to do a 300. And Evan at 21, and it's remarkable, crazy.
I did it at 16.
16, yeah.
Yeah. I did my 279 at 18 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And you know, what used to get me really crazy was I had a really high average when I was like 13, 14, and 15 years old, and I couldn't get on the men's league. And they all wanted me, but because of my age, and they start the leagues 9 o'clock at night, even though I was always a night person. But the minute I turned the rightful age of 16 or 17, they finally, were able to get me on, and I did it for over 30 years. So, and then unfortunately you get a little sciatic in the back and all that, and I wasn't going to chance to keep going and going. Once in a while, I love to do it, but I just, listen, when I went bowling very, very really crazy, I was bowling close to 40 games a week.
Wow.
But you have to remember, they had things where you bowl 10 games for like $3, and
Yeah.
not very long ago, like the late 80s, really, and that was I took it very seriously.
My highest average bowling was a 100.
No, come on, I'm sure you're better than that.
200. There you go.
200. There we go. That's good.
Now we just had SGA on, and how does he repay us? He says the Astros will sweep the Yankees.
SGA, come on, please don't.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
What's that all about? Come
Uh,
on, you're gonna say that on a Yankee? Even if you meant it, don't say it.
We're on. We're at 1 hour and 32 minutes, guys. So
I know. Everyone, stay tuned and go to NY Mania for pregame and postgame and Ken the Ugly Truth. Yes, thank you, Donnie. It was a pleasure talking to you. Remember, anybody that wants to possibly come on, just talk to us. Go to our website, okay? And I will put it up one more time before we go. And let's get it up here. So it's joeyankees28@gmail.com. joeyankees28@gmail.com. I really appreciate hearing from you, and we will get back in touch with you. So, Evan, some final thoughts before we come back for the pregame show. Go ahead.
Final thoughts. Well, we have to win this series. We'll get into it more later. But overall, we have to show up against a good team. And right now we're in the third wild card. And it looks like the Mariners aren't going to lose anytime soon. And we also have to watch out for the Guardians who play the White Sox. So we have to win, or else things could turn around in the negative way really quickly. So let's get to it.
Okay, and we're going. And again, SGA goes Stros. No, man, you are too much. You are too much. But we won't get on you too much. Thank you, Evan, and we will see you for the pregame.
Yes.
Awesome. Nitin, final thoughts.
let's go Yankees. Hopefully we start off the series strong. I'm looking forward to seeing another start from Cam. He needs to go deep, and then hopefully Boone manages the bullpen well. So there you go.
Awesome. And are you going to any ballpark today? What is your plans for today?
We might be at Trent Thunder today.
Man, you guys love that. I wish I can get out there. I'm going to try to get out there at least a game.
We've been working there for 3 years now.
That's awesome. Good for you. And really appreciate everything. And go Thunder, go Yankees, and go everybody in the chat. Go subscribe. I really appreciate it. So thank you, everyone. God bless you all. You, your family, your friends.
I think the pregame show, we're just going to keep it as we're not adding anyone in the pregame show, are we?
No,
Okay.
no. Post-game show maybe tonight if they, maybe. And right at the end here, adjustment. Mintz had just come on. How you doing? Yeah, we do want to win today. There's no question about it. And thank you for coming on, everyone. 4 p.m. Is our pregame. Any news with the Yankees or anything? Of course, if it's real big, we will come back live. Also, I will put a short out for any news transactions. And I think the lineup will be out once we're on the air, so that'll be great. Thank you to Evan. Thank you to Nitin for coming on and being our co-host always in the morning. God bless you all. See you at 4 p.m. Please subscribe. Press the like button as you're going out. Thank you. Tell all your friends. And don't forget, Lindsay Berra next Wednesday, Caterina Michio on Thursday, and more to come. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. We love you all.